Live from Yankees Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the New York Yankees have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Clark Schmidt.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The wind of the pitch. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Cedric Mullins sends it out. Home run number 5 on the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
So much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And another ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout, and there's one down.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
There's a swing and a drive. Judge going back on it. Still going back. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that's in there for strike 1. And he pumps it a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
The pitch. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Here's a 1-2. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Those swings, says Freddie Ferguson. The pitch. That misses, and it's a full count.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
That one is hammered right field. Judge going back on it, and that is gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. In there, and it's 0-1. Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
0-2 now. Got him. That's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back in New York. And towing the slab in this one, Dean Kremer. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Anthony Volpe.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And the righty deals. The punch out there, and 1 away.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Kicks and deals. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Off the mark there. And now 3-0. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
Boog, when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
Smash to the left side. Ortiz jumps, throws. Judge out on the play. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Aaron Judge.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Anthony Rizzo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Rizzo out of the play, and the inning is over. So they go quietly there. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees nothing. New inning getting started. Down the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
Schmidt back to work. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And there's a ball. There's the strike. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's Adam Frazier. First offering, misses the mark. Two balls, no strikes to count. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
3-0 down. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Joseph Ortiz. And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Mullins stands in now and watches strike 1. He led off the game with a home run. Frazier at second, Ortiz at first, 2 out of the inning. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The 1-2. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Kicks and fires. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
2 outs, bases loaded. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Daza. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. That one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Going 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Orioles leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch inside, and the count is filled up. Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gleyber Torres goes yard. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's DJ LeMahieu, 3 for 7 in the series so far. In there for strike 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And fouled off. Oh, 2 now. In the air, right field. And he'll play it on a bounce.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. In the air, right side. Santander in pursuit. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
And now Bader up to the plate. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. That's in there for strike one. LeMahieu stands at first with one out. Grounder might be two. Ortiz over to Frazier. Throw to first, but he beat it. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ben Wertvet. First offering, and it just misses. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Righty to the plate. Bader runs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Top half of the third inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, number 6.
Mountcastle getting to start at first. 26 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up. Torres hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman. Struck out swinging his first time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Sends it to first. Rutschman retired. Third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Greg Allen. The right-hander back to work. And a pitch. On the ground. He handles it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Volpe hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Out there to center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge. Grounded out to short in his first trip. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. And that's downstairs and outside. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
2-2. That one ripped. Santander moving back for it. And it is gone. Aaron Judge leaves the yard. His 12th of the season, and we are starting over. It's 2-2.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. That's in for a strike.
Boog, when we talk about Anthony Rizzo defensively, one of the things I like as a former outfielder is his ability to handle foul territory and just negotiate that sidewall to make some incredible catches.
0-2 as he waves at that one. He's super aggressive, crashing at first base. He's one of the best throwers at first defensively. And, of course, he picks the ball in the dirt as well as anyone. Ball one there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. 2-2 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Start of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. So now 1-2. That one missed. Center field. Bader hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now back, second base.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. He reached on a walk his first time. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Smoked into left, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ortiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Frazier leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. 1 left for the Orioles. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Kremer back to work. And there's a ball.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And here it comes. And that's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Line drive. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. The pitch. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. And up next for New York, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ball 1 low. That clips the corner. Next offering is downstairs. And the pitch. In the air, left side. Hayes has it sized up. And makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for the Yankees. Score remains 2-2. Back in the Bronx, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Cedric Mullins. And the right-hander back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
The 1-1. Mullins checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. 2-1 now. And now the count filled up 3-2. That's out to center field. Volpe makes the grab, one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jonathan Daza. Ball one, no strikes. Foul ball. Misses inside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a slow roller. LeMahieu takes it to the bag, and the first two set down on the top of the fifth.
Number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Now a fly ball to right center. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clark Schmidt is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 97.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now Anthony Santander. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up. Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And that's outside. And it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And the 3-1. And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Adley Rutschman digs in now. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Now 1-1. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. Mountcastle over at second. Santander on at first with 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Workvet. The wind and the pitch. Upstairs.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And misses inside.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point on that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3-2 now. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Greg Allen. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. That one missing inside. And a 1-1. Drops one down in front of the plate. Fires over to first. They handle the bunt and get the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike 2. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 3-2.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
One down. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Judge rips that one. This looks like extra bases. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He will score. It's 4-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One out, runner at second. Now up is the Yankees DH, Anthony Rizzo. That's down and in. Singy, one thing Anthony Rizzo's used to is getting plunked. No one has been hit by more pitches in Major League Baseball than Anthony Rizzo since he debuted. The 1-0. There's a strike.
Yeah, he's a tough guy, fearless up there at the dish, and he just holds his ground, does not give up on pitches in the inside part of the plate, and that's why he gets hit so much.
On the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's Gleyber Torres.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a foul ball. Judge on third with 2 out. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. At the belt and fires. Bounced out to short. Whips it to Mountcastle, and the inning is over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 2. Back here at the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. The pitch. There's a strike. Urias measures 6 feet even, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The 0-1. Good eye in that spot. And another ball. The pitch. And a good eye there. And a 3-1 on the way. And there's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
So up next, Austin Hayes. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Up the middle. Volpe. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's down and away. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Left-hand batter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 2. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brian Baker. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Brian Baker.
DJ LeMahieu to start things off. 1 for 2.
The first baseman, DJ.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. LeMahieu, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. And a pitch.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and now it's even up. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A towering home run. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now at the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Baker, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Kicks and deals. And ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Next pitch is outside. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And at first, and next for New York, Harrison Bader. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff, pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Cabrera gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Stays alive. The 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. And that misses off the outside edge. Popped up. Frazier settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
Ben Rortvedt, the next to hit. That misses. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Out towards left center. Hayes sprinting after it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So digging in, Greg Allen. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Second and third here. 1 away. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering misses down and away. The pitch. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
And he deals. In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Jonathan Loaisiga takes over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
And into the box for Baltimore, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Check swing, and he held up. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, and a count 2-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next pitch is outside. Got him. 1 away.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Loaisiga, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. 0-1 now. Good eye right there.
I think it's the deception in his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next pitch has popped up. Cabrera makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail at 5-2.
7-inning stretch.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Keegan Aiken.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
It's Aaron Judge now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And now the lefty. And that's downstairs and outside. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play.
Now the designated hitter,
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. The pitch. Nice grab. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
New arm out of the bullpen, Wandy Peralta.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a pitch. Left field. Allen makes the grab. One up, one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Now 1-1. The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Rutschman, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next one misses, and it's 2-0. And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. And there's a ball. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Ramon Urias. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Throw, and it gets away.
I'll tell you, Man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
And now it's going to be Austin Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Rutschman around third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Making a move at second base. On to pinch run. Ryan McKenna.
Number 26.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Laser could be extra bases. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Hayes rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off. Now a throw home. Tag safe. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go-ahead run on base, and the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Michael King. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees. Number 34, Michael King.
In there for strike 1. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Good eye right there. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Allen makes the play, and that will end the inning. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Michael Gibbons. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now into the ball game on defense, Colton Cowser. He's the new third baseman. DJ LeMahieu to start it off.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time out.
And the pitch. That one missed. And now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
At the belt and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. That one to first, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Harrison Bader stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's the strike. LeMahieu on third. Cabrera at first with no outs. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. In the air, right side of the infield. Santander racing after it. Can't glove it cleanly.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
First and second, no outs. Ben Wertvet will hit next. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Greg Allen stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. In for a strike. 0-2. And the pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Cowser makes the grab on the run. So it's 1 run on 3 hits. No errors and a runner left. Through 8 full. Yankees 6 and the Orioles 5. New pitcher for the Yankees, Clay Holmes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. And he deals. And that's through there for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. The throw into second. The tag. And he's out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jonathan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Daza. Ground ball left side. On the run, sends it over to first. And the Orioles down to their final out.
The first baseman, number 6,
And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
Holmes, 30 years old now, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to the left. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees have won 4 in a row.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees